Hallo liebe Freunde von der Pixelwarte, ich freue mich heute ganz arg hier bei Konami zu Gast zu sein. Wir, die Pixelwarte, sind zu Gast bei Céline Combelles und Zone of the Enders VR. Eine ganz neue Erfahrung, Konamis erster VR Virtual Reality Titel überhaupt. Das hat es bisher noch nicht gegeben in der Geschichte von Konami und ich bin ganz arg froh darüber, dass Konami auch als Partner nicht die PS4 genommen hat, Sony, weil ich denke, die Performance auf der PSVR als Einstieg für alle in dieses Spiel, in diese wunderbare Immersion ist eine Grundlage, ja. Und wir hören einfach mal Céline Combelles ein bisschen zu dabei, wie sie erzählt. Wir fangen an, darüber ein wenig zu erfahren, warum es dieses Spiel gibt, was es mit dem Spiel auf sich hat und wir werden später auch ein paar Beispiele sehen, wo das Spiel gespielt wird und ihr auch die Reaktion, das Reaktive des Spiels wahrnehmen könnt innerhalb unseres kleinen 360-Grad-Blocks. Ja, Céline Combelles, please. Give us some information about how the whole thing happened and why.
Hi, so my name is Céline and I'm the brand manager for Zone of the Enders in Europe. And to give you a quick introduction on this game was released on PlayStation 2 and it's a very special game for us because it comes in the anime genre and in the sci-fi genre. So if you're not familiar with the Zone of the Enders series, it's a series that takes place in the future, in the year 2174. At this time in space, the human race has colonized outer space and has developed amazing technology that includes giant robots made for combat. But a despotic organization has actually taken over the outside planet in the system. So you as a playable character find an amazing, super powerful robot called Tahuti. And with Tahuti, you'll basically fight this army in order to liberate the rest of the system. Now, the story hasn't changed since PlayStation 2, but we've just brought this game to PlayStation 4, PC, and adapted it for VR. So it's a really exciting time for us.
Wow. So it comes from the universe of the mechas? Yeah?
That's right.
Viele von euch wissen über zum Beispiel Kajun? What's the name? Say it again. Kaijun, das sind Monster, das ist Godzilla, das ist die andere Abteilung, ja. Aber große Mechas, wie ihr sie vielleicht auch kennt, in dem Falle, ja, haben natürlich noch ein bisschen mehr zu offerieren. You told us that you have an amazing part in this, where you are the pilot.
Yes, that's right.
Maybe we can talk about this a bit?
Of course.
Great.
So originally the game is a third-person, fast-paced action game. So you still play as the pilot of Tahuti, but originally it was made in third person because it's not a shooter game. It's a game that has a lot of sub-weapons available. It's a game where you must find your way in quite complex environments as well. However, when we have now worked on the VR version of the game, we wanted to change things and also make it interesting, of course, for people playing with their headset. So the way the developers have decided to implement this is to put the player characters that have a VR headset literally inside the cockpit of the robot. So that changes your perspective in the game completely. That means that you have a first-person perspective and that we have now built around the player character the cockpit. So you can see, your arm as pilot, you can see your legs, you can see the console that pilots your robots like all around you, and you can now basically also see your robot character making the movement, deploying the weapons that you're using just above you, basically.
Okay, also um es kurz zu übersetzen, I will translate it. Ihr könnt euch zum ersten Mal selber in ein Cockpit begeben und von diesem Cockpit aus die Aufgaben, die Arbeit dieses Roboters erledigen, die natürlich in der Hauptsache dazu besteht, Gegner zu bekämpfen, aber eben durch die Immersion, durch dieses ich bin der Pilot des Roboters, in den ich im VR steuere, natürlich eine viel stärkere Auseinandersetzung und Bindung an das Spiel bekommt, nicht? Und euch damit auseinandersetzen könnt. There's a small story about the Mars that we should have in mind, with the story mission or the whole story, the character, the main character. You just explained a bit of the surrounding. Is there anything that I can adjust with story-wise, special character, a human being?
Yes, of course. It's all about the human race, basically. You still play as a human, and you're basically piloting the robot.
Okay.
But your character has deeply personal reasons for embarking on this quest. So your player character then meets other human pilots there's a strong relationship and bonding in between them, and of course strong antagonist relationship with the leader of the opposing army that are actually, are known to the player character, and you basically uncover this backstory as you advance in the game.
So how do you feel bringing out the first VR game as the brand manager of this product? I mean,
it's really an exciting time for us, especially because now that the technology has so far advanced, we have so many ways to bring the story to VR. There's a lot of many different choices you have to make as a publisher and as a developer to bring the same story, to bring the same characters, but translated into VR. So really excited to see what people make of it. What other as well developers can make of it.
Right, it's not only Sony. You're also developing the development can happen on other platforms as well. Besides that, but will come out later. Sony.
We've also developed a PC version of it. So actually, I really recommend you try every version, PS4 and PC, because both are compatible with VR. And actually, on the 24th of August, we'll have a public demo on PC and on PS4. That's in VR and in standard 4K as well. And the release on the 6th of September will also be submitted at the same time, PC and PS4.
Wow, great. Why did you choose Sony? Why? Because they are actually the most advanced for the mainstream audience. That's right.
Well, actually, it's more of a decision to be faithful to our long-standing fans. Actually,
okay, I understand.
This game originally came out on PS2.
Right.
So we want to please the fans of the series and bring it back to them. They may still be in the system, but we also want to reach out to new people that might be interested in trying this out. So that's why we also choose PC.
Wonderful. Okay, maybe we can have a small. I have a few questions more. Ja, werde ich noch ein paar Fragen stellen, weil wir haben natürlich auch ein paar Fragen noch ein bisschen. Ihr kennt uns, nicht? Wir fragen immer ein bisschen tiefer. We have some 3 more small questions. Maybe we can start playing, or we can see a bit how the.
Yeah, I think maybe a good way to start is to show you the original third-person view very quickly, and then switching to VR to make to show you the difference in between.
Right.
The original view and then the VR view.
Wonderful. Okay. So just give me a small break, and then I can.
I'll set up the game.